Hello and welcome to City Yoga. This is going to be a 50-minute all levels yoga practice. We're going to go ahead and begin our practice just laying all the way down on our backs. And we'll start by bringing the soles of the feet together. As you lay back, just allow your knees to fall open, allowing our hips to release. And just maybe taking the hands and interlacing the fingers just below your belly button. And tuck the chin slightly. And start to breathe in and out through the nostrils. Let's start to lengthen and deepen our breath. Just bring more awareness to your body as you inhale and exhale through the nose. Bring your awareness to the hips as you release. Bringing awareness to your belly as you inhale and towards the chest as you start to deepen. On the exhale, just feel the shoulders soften and the belly flatten. As you go out through today's practice, we're going to try to maintain that breath. Just slowly release your hands alongside you, allowing your palms to face up towards the ceiling. Create space between the armpits. As you exhale, start to pause at the bottom. Just draw the belly down and try to flatten through your low back. Staying empty. We'll take just a half breath in. Ground the shoulders and take a nice deep full breath in. And sigh out. Extend the arms overhead. Let's see if we can grab our opposite elbows and frame the ears inside our shoulders. And if that doesn't feel comfortable, you can always goalpost the hands or release them back alongside your body. We're just going to stay here. Just continue as we continue to allow the hips to release by just allowing the knees to fall open. Just start to release the hands, bringing them back alongside the body. You're going to ground the feet to the floor, keeping the knees bent. Just letting our knees point to the ceiling. And then just inch the feet out so they're wider than the hips. Maybe your pinky toes travel to the edge of your mat. You can extend the arms to the side to bring them back overhead and just start to windshield wipe your knees side to side. As you come back to stillness, heel toe the feet back to about hip distance. Press the palms down. Tuck the tail. As you inhale, drive your hips up towards the ceiling. Exhale, slowly lower. So before lifting, begin by pushing the tail towards the heels, flattening your low back, and then inhaling the hips up towards the ceiling. Exhale, lower. Once more, tucking the tail and pressing up. And just slowly lowering back down. Let's take and cross the right foot over the left thigh, anchor through the left foot, and as you inhale, press the hips up towards the ceiling, and exhale, slowly lower. So twice more, as you drive the hips up, try to push the right knee open, and exhale, lower. One more time, engage the belly, drive your hips towards the ceiling, push the right knee open, and then exhale, slowly lower. We're going to thread our hands through around that left thigh or the shin and pull the left knee in towards the chest. Push the right knee out and away from your body. And just slowly come undone. We'll ground the right foot, or ground the left foot rather, hug the right knee in, and maybe extend the left leg out if it feels okay. And just pause here. Roll the ankle. Roll the other way. Flex the foot and extend the leg up towards the ceiling. I'm going to draw the hands to the back of the thigh, point and flex the foot. Eventually curling the toes in and straightening the knee. And with the head grounded, draw the right leg in towards you. Softening out and sliding the hands a little bit higher. Engage the belly. Maybe bring the knee and the forehead towards each other. And then releasing back down, soften the right knee and ground the right foot. I'm going to take the left foot, cross it over the right thigh. And with that right foot grounded, press your palms alongside your body. Drive the hips up as you breathe in, pushing the left hip open. Exhale, lower. Twice more, inhaling up and exhaling back down. And last time, take a deep breath in and then slowly lower. And then take the hands around the right thigh or the right shin, flex both feet, pull the right knee in towards the chest and open through the left side, pressing the knee away from the body. And then releasing the right foot down. We're going to cup our hands around the left knee and maybe extend the right leg all the way out. And just pausing here, start to roll your left foot. Rolling in the opposite direction. Then flexing the left foot, we're going to extend the leg towards the ceiling. Curl the toes and point the toes. Eventually just letting the toes curl in towards the shin, straightening the knee, pressing the heel up. Draw the leg in, and then soften, maybe travel the hands higher up to the calf, draw in the belly, and bring the knee and forehead towards each other. And then just start to soften back down. You're going to bend both knees in towards the chest. Cup your hands, or place your hands on top of the knees, bring the sides of the feet together. Try to bring the thighs closer together, and then pull the knees towards you. Open the knees and press them away from the body. And again, draw the thighs together, pull the knees towards you, open and press away. Once more, inhaling in, exhale as you press out and pause, and just reverse that movement. Inhale the thighs together, in towards your chest, exhale, push them away. Opening, inhale and circle the thighs back together, exhale, press away. Once more, breathing in, engage the belly, and breathing out. We're going to draw the knees back in, extend both legs towards the ceiling, and flex the feet. Start to draw your belly in, press the palms down, and with the belly engaged the whole time, try to pull the belly button down towards your spine, and then start to push your heels up towards the ceiling. I'm going to come back to stillness. Straighten the right leg, hover the left heel, so point the toes to the bottom. And then gaze forward, lifting the head, lifting the shoulders, and extending the hands. And we're here for 3, 2, and on 1, raise your arms overhead, try to keep the shoulders off the mat. Holding 3, 2, 1. Taking the hands outside the right leg. Keep pulling the belly in, try to keep the shoulders off the mat. Holding for 3, 2, 1. We're just going to release back down, draw the arms overhead, Lengthen from top to toe. Maybe hook the thumbs. Spread the fingers. As you draw your belly in, gently pull your shoulders down away from the ears. And then come undone. And we're going to bring the left knee in. Extend the left leg up. Hover the right heel. Raise the head and shoulders and reach the hands out in front of you. Holding here for 3, 2, 1. And then reaching up, keeping the shoulders off the mat if you can. Holding 3, 2, 1. And drawing the hands outside the left leg. Holding for 3, 2, and on 1, you're just going to slowly release back down. Press the thighs together. Pull the belly in. And start to stir the knees, making small circles in one direction. Pausing, making small circles in the opposite direction. Then slide the hands to the back of the knees and start to rock back and forth until you come all the way up into a seated position. And cross the feet at the ankles. Cup the hands on top of the knees. Drive your shoulders back. Draw the chest up. Take a deep breath in. And then round back as you breathe out. Once more. Inhale, sit up tall. Exhale, round. Just slowly come back into a neutral position. We'll draw the hands alongside the body, maintain a nice long spine by softening our shoulders down, and then reach up as you breathe in, bringing the hands together. Exhale the hands back to the heart. Press forward and reach up as you breathe in, softening the shoulders down. Exhale, release your hands back down. Inhale, reaching up again. Gaze up as you draw the hands together. Exhale, drawing the hands back to the heart. Pressing forward and up as you inhale. Melt the shoulders away from the ears and exhale the hands back down. And just twisting over to the right side. We're going to place the left hand to the right knee and the right hand behind the back. And just focus on softening our shoulders down, lifting the chest up and drawing the belly in. On your next inhale, pull the belly button into the spine a little bit more. As you exhale, try to deepen your twist. Inhale, come undone. On the exhale, we're going to begin to switch, setting up on the other side. Lengthen your spine, draw down your shoulders and suck in the belly. Pull the belly in some more as you inhale. And deepen the twist on the exhale. And just slowly come undone. Cupping the hands around the knees and just circling twice, going anti-clockwise, leaning back to the tail and then pressing the chest forward. And then going the other way, circling back, going clockwise, pressing the chest forward. And eventually you just find yourselves coming back to stillness. Let's bring your awareness back to the breath. And from here we're going to transition ourselves to tabletop, moving to our hands and knees. And place the hands under the shoulders and bring the knees in line with our hips. And just begin to spin your elbows in and claw them out with your fingers like you're turning a jar. Lower the belly and drive the chest forward. Claw the mat and round back. Pulling the belly button into the spine. Pushing away from the mat. Inhale, glide forward, lowering the belly, shining the chest through. Exhale, rounding back. Inhale, glide through and tuck the toes. Exhale, round back, hover the knees. And then pressing through the palms, send your hips up towards the ceiling. You start to slowly pedal the feet out. Pause, sink the chest back towards the thighs. Then we're going to glide to a plank position. Take a deep breath in, push back into down dog as you breathe out. Back to a plank position as you inhale. Down dog on the exhale. On your next inhale, shift forward, lower the knees, hug in your elbows, untuck the toes. And we're going to exhale all the way down to your stomach. Extend your finger pads out in front of you. Cupcake the fingers, so lengthen the arms. As you press down, just start to lift the chest. Soften. Draw the hands out diagonally. Inhale, lift. Exhale, soften. And just pause here. Keep the chin tucked. Suck the belly button in. Start to engage the thighs and point the toes. Allow your knees and thighs to lift. Then lift the heart. Drop your gaze. Maybe float the hands. Bring the shoulders back as we take a deep breath in. Releasing down as we breathe out. And just slide your hands in line with your shoulders, back under the shoulders. We're going to bring our elbows in, push our shoulders back, press into the finger pads. Gazing down and engaging the belly. And as you inhale, take a small lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, take a half lift. Exhale, lower. Tucking the toes, drawing in the belly. Inhale, press all the way up. Keep the knees grounded. Exhale, sink back. Stretching the arms long. Inhale your shoulders over the wrists. Spin the elbows in. And find plank as you exhale. Letting the knees lift. Shining the chest forward. And then pushing back into our down dog. We'll send the hips back up towards the ceiling. Keep the arms nice and long. Allow your thumbs to face each other. Just making sure your feet are hip distance apart, or you can imagine that dollar bill between your big toes. You're going to pedal slowly. Pause. And then lift the heels. And lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Then lift as you inhale, shifting to plank, dropping the knees. Kickstand your left foot out to the side and just open up to face right. You're going to straighten the right leg, ground the left hand, draw the right arm up, and peel the shoulder back as you push your hips forward. Take your right arm over your ear, spiral the ribs towards the ceiling, and then come undone. Plant the hands back under the shoulders. Kickstand the right leg, open up to face left. Keep the right hand grounded. Just reach the left arm up and bring your left shoulder back. Take it over the ear, pushing out of the right hand. We're going to open the ribs towards the ceiling. Take a deep breath in, push the hips forward, and then come undone. Just transition back to your hands and knees, but widen the knees and bring your toes together. Travel the hands forward and send the hips back. Just letting your forehead and elbows melt back into the mat. Take a nice deep breath in. And sigh it out. And just pause here. So continue to channel the breath in and out through the nostrils. We're going to bring the fingertips together and take the thumbs to the base of the neck. Pausing at the top of your next inhale. Extend the hands forward, exhaling out. We're going to press through the palms and just start to lift back up. Keep the left hand grounded. Take the right arm up. Just start to make shoulder rolls going in one direction. Reaching forward, reaching back. And then pause. Switching direction. Try to spiral the ribs and chest up. And eventually we're just going to draw the right arm up and hold. Pressing the chest towards the ceiling and then threading all the way through. Come down to your right ear, your right shoulder. Try to draw the weight to the right side. Option to keep the left hand where it is or wrap it behind the back. Option to point the feet towards the left side. And maybe extend the left leg. Bring more weight into that right shoulder. So using the shoulder, the head, and maybe the left hand for support. You can go the option of floating the left leg up. And then come undone. Just transition back to your hands and knees. But widen the knees and bring your toes together. Take a deep breath in. and slowly draw back down. As you come undone, open the right hand back up to the ceiling and pause. Make a fist. Roll the wrist. And then roll the other way. When come undone, transition back to your hands and knees. Keeping the knees wide, and this time keeping the left hand grounded. Take the right hand grounded, take the left arm up, make circles going in one direction. And then roll the shoulder in the opposite direction. On your next inhale, open the left hand towards the ceiling. And on the exhale, thread the left shoulder through, coming down to your left side, your left ear. Maybe pointing the feet to the right. Maybe extending the right leg. And if it's in your practice, maybe raising the right leg up towards the ceiling. And when we're ready, we're going to release the right knee down, bring the right foot in, and then open the left hand back up to the ceiling, make a fist, and roll the wrist. Roll the other way. And just come undone. Transition back to your hands and knees. Send the hips back, find child's pose. Soften the shoulders. Soften the fingers. Softening the hips. I'm going to take a nice deep breath in. Expand the belly in between the thighs and then sigh the breath out. Once more, breathing in. Sigh out. Extend your fingers forward, press the palms down, and just start to roll back up into tabletop. We'll draw the knees in, separate the toes, and then tuck the toes. Inhale, press forward. Exhale, finding down dog. So I'm going to bring the hips back up to the ceiling, lengthen through the arms. Then raise the heels and just tiptoe your way forward, bringing yourselves all the way up to the top of your mat. We're going to let the knees soften some more, keep the chin tucked, keeping the head heavy. Let the crown of the head point down towards your mat. Soften your shoulders. And then grab opposite elbows and just swing your upper body. Swaying side to side like a rag doll. Gradually coming back to stillness. Release the hands, keep the chin tucked. Bring the weight into the heels and start to lower your hips. And then rounding up as you breathe in. You're going to stand up nice and tall. Bring the shoulders back, gaze forward, and then soften the shoulders down. Just draw the hands out alongside the body. As you stand here, think about the heart lifting up, the shoulders pulling down, and the thighs turning inward like you're holding an imaginary block. Pull the belly button in towards the spine. Point the tail down towards the mat. And inhale the arms overhead, drawing the palms together. Exhale, bring your hands back to the heart. Twice more. Inhale, keep the belly engaged as we look up. Exhale, lower. You're going to pause and pull the belly button in towards the spine. On your next inhale, press the hips forward as you look up. Bring the shoulders down. And then fold all the way down as you breathe out. Bowing the head, softening the knees. Flatten your back as you breathe in. Soften forward as you breathe out. Again, inhale into a flat back. Exhale into a fold. I'm just going to hang here and gently nod the head yes. And then shake the head no. And then take the palms against the shins. Shine the chest forward as you breathe in. Soften and fold as you breathe out. Once more. Inhale, flatten the back. Exhale, fold. And heel toe the feet so they're wider than your hips. Soften the knees a lot. Take your 2 peace fingers around the big toes. As you lower the hips, gaze forward as you breathe in. Spin your elbows in towards each other. And then fold forward as you breathe out, bending the elbows out to the side. Once more, inhale, sinking the hips, lifting the heart. Exhale, folding, bending the elbows. Release the hands, shuffle the feet back into a neutral position. As you inhale to a flat back, place your hands on your waist and hold. Draw the shoulders back. And slowly come up, breathing in some more. On the exhale, release the hands. Inhale, reach overhead, hook the thumbs together and hold the breath. Soften the shoulders. Pull the belly in and push your hips forward. Exhale the hands back to heart center. We'll take a big step back with our left foot. Take up most of the mat. You want your right foot facing forward. You want your left toes pointing to the side. You're going to tee the arms out and flatten the body, soften the shoulders, anchor the left heel, pushing your left hip back. Inhale, reaching forward to the right hand. And on the exhale, bring the right hand to the shin. Stack the left shoulder on top. Spiral the chest open. Reach the left arm over the ear. Anchor the feet. And the right arm can reach alongside or stay on the shin or press to the left side. We're here for 3, 2, and 1. Slowly windmill your way back up. Turn the right foot in. And turn in towards the back of the mat. So your left foot faces forward. You're gazing left over the left hand. And shift the right hip back. Inhale, extend the left arm forward. Exhale, find your triangle, placing the left hand on the shin and stacking the right shoulder on top. Try to bring the right shoulder back. And then draw it over your ear. Options to stay here or float the left arm alongside the right arm. Or maybe press it to the side like we're saying stop. Draw the ribs upward. Gaze the belly, ground the feet. And just windmill back up again. I'm going to turn both feet to face left. Draw the hands to the low back. And just start to draw the belly in, push the hips forward, looking up as we breathe in. Soften the knees, hinge forward and fold as you breathe out. Let the crown of the head hang. Slide the hands down the outsides of the legs. If it's in your practice, maybe bring the hands under the shoulders. Take a half lift. Soften and fold. Once more. Inhale, lifting. Exhale, lowering. And then just keeping your head bowed. Travel the hands through in between the legs like you're trying to reach back towards your neighbor. Or back towards the wall. Hands can be hovering off the mat or they can be planted down. Engage the inner thighs, turning them inward. Then travel the hands back under the shoulders, soften the knees. Inhale to a flat back, placing your hands on the waist. Exhale, coming up. So stand up nice and tall, keeping the hands on the hips. We're going to turn the heels in, fan the toes out. And then straighten the knees, extend the arms overhead, goalpost the hands, sink down, bending the knees out to the side. Try to tuck your tail, open your chest, pull the belly button into the spine, anchor the feet and continue to lower. And draw the hands to the heart center, sink even lower. And as you inhale, reach the arms overhead, straightening the knees, opening the chest. Exhale, back into goddess pose, bending the knees, goalpost the hands, tuck the tail, try to push your knees back against an imaginary wall, bring your hands to the heart, and lower down. Reaching back up, take a deep breath in, we're going to pause, turn the toes in so they're both facing left. Exhale here. Take a hold of the left wrists, just reach over to the right. Engage in the belly, come back to the center, switch wrists, reach over to the left. Coming back to the center. Release the hands, soften the shoulders, Begin to push your hips forward as you breathe in, sucking the belly in. Then soften the knees and start to hinge as you breathe out. You're going to pause at a flat back, gaze down, shoot the fingers forward, bring the shoulders back, and send the hips back in one direction as your arms extend in the opposite direction. Keep that bend in the knees. Lower the hips. Inhale your hands back to the waist, and on the exhale, we're going to roll back up. Heel toe the feet closer together. And bring your hands back to heart center. Turn towards the front of the mat and just step all the way forward. And take a nice deep breath in as you reach the arms overhead, and then forward back down as you breathe out. Flatten the back as you breathe in. Soften the knees, folding down as you breathe out. Just begin your transition all the way down into a seated position. We'll bring the soles of our feet together. Allow the knees to fall open. Bring the thumbs to the soles of the feet. Just try to sit up nice and tall. Bring your shoulders back. Inhale, open the chest. On the exhale, just hinge forward, bowing the head towards your feet. You're going to upright the body. Engage the belly as you lean back. Bring the knees together, and then slide the hands underneath the knees. Let the toes separate. Open the chest. Find the tail. And then raise the feet. Just supporting the legs with our hands. We're going to keep expanding the chest, pulling in the belly, flattening the back. And still supporting with our hands, we're going to bring the soles of the feet together. Release the thumbs back towards the heels. Inhale, lifting forward, opening the chest. And on the exhale, folding forward, bowing the head. Take the thumbs to the soles of the feet, take the elbows to the knees, and just push the knees down, opening some more. Make sure your shoulders aren't hunched as you push down through the elbows. Let the shoulders move from your ears. Allow the neck to lengthen. And just slowly come back up. So leaning back, transitioning to boat pose. And we're going to support with our hands. And then maybe release the hands. Open the chest. And try to slowly extend the legs. And then come undone. Find yourselves sitting in a cross-legged position. Cup the hands around your knees. Inhale, peel the shoulder blades together. Exhale, fold and round. Twice more. Inhale and exhale. Take a nice deep breath in and pause. Take a long, slow breath out and hold. Extend the legs straight out in front of you. Extend the hands out in front of you and pull your shoulders back, and then slowly lower all the way down. Coming all the way down to your back. Release the hands out alongside the body and separate the feet. Just let the shoulders feel heavy. Tuck the chin so the back of the neck stays long. And closing our eyes, we're just going to inhale and exhale through the nostrils, allowing each inhale to get a little bit deeper, adding a little pause, and each exhale getting slightly longer. towards the bottom of that next exhale. Shuffle the feet closer together, extend the arms overhead. Take a nice deep breath in. Pull your shoulders away from the ears, engage the belly, and sip in a little bit more, pointing the toes, lengthening through the fingers. And on the exhale, we're going to soften, bring the knees in towards the chest. So pull the knees in and just gently sway from side to side. And eventually allowing yourselves to fall to one side, finding a fetal position, then using the hands, just slowly walk back up into a comfortable seat. This time placing your opposite foot in front. I'm going to cup the hands back around the knees, press the chest open, stay tall, cupcake the right fingers to the side, reach the left arm over the ear, press the ribs up towards the left. And then come undone, cupcake the left fingers over to the side, reach the right arm over the ear, spiral the ribs up on the right, and then draw both hands behind the back, pressing the palms into the mat and letting the heart lift. So keep bringing the shoulder blades together and then pressing them down, claw them out with the fingers, but just draw the gaze out in front of you. Take a nice deep breath in. And let it go. Deepen your breath going in. And hold. We're going to start to hinge forward. Lengthen the arms. Cupcake the fingers. And then press the chest forward as you inhale some more, letting your hands extend. Exhale, fold. Bowing the head. Travel the hands over to the right. Take a deep breath in. And soften back to the center. Travel the hands over to the left. Take a deep breath in. Soften back to the center. On your next inhale, rolling up one vertebrae at a time till we come all the way up to seated. On the exhale, we're just going to settle. Bring the shoulders back. Reach your arms back as you breathe in. Draw the belly in. And then reach forward as you breathe out. Rounding through the back and bringing the hands together. Inhale, reaching back, opening the chest. Exhale, reaching forward, rounding the back. Once more, breathing in. And then breathing out. We're just going to pause here and interlace the fingers. Press the knuckles away from the body. Pull our shoulders back. Pull the belly in. And sit up tall, flip the palms and press them overhead. Soften your shoulders and your elbows. As you inhale, circle to the right. Exhale, coming up on the left. We're going to pause. Inhale, circle to the left. Exhale, coming up on the right. So once more to each side. Inhale, circling right. Exhaling up on the left. Once more, inhale, circling left. Exhaling up on the right. Extend the arms overhead as you breathe in. Pull your shoulders down. Release the hands back down as you breathe out. We'll take the right hand over to the left knee. And with the left arm reaching over, take it over to your right knee. Center the body. Bend the elbows and round the back. Tucking the chin towards your chest. Just holding here. Keep trying to expand the chest as you breathe in. Create space through the back body. Draw the belly in as you breathe out. And inhale yourselves upright. Exhaling back down. Once more, inhale, coming up. Exhale, folding down. Just pausing. On your next inhale, we're going to roll up and come undone. And this time, left hand reaches for that right knee. And the right arm reaches over. We're going to fold, bend the elbows, tuck the chin, round the back, bow the head. And staying folded, try to expand the chest and move your shoulders back as you breathe in. And try to deepen that fold as you breathe out. Again, breathing in. Breathing out. On your next inhale, press the knees down as the heart lifts. Exhale, folding through. Once more, inhale, pressing down to lift the heart up. Exhale, folding. Bow the head, tuck the chin. Widen the shoulders. And drawing the belly in, we're going to inhale all the way up again and come undone. Just begin our transition to tabletop. Coming back up to our hands and knees. And plant the hands under the shoulders again. Tuck the toes. And then begin to lower the belly. And with the toes tucked, round your back. Push away from the mat and hover the knees. Draw the elbows in. Gaze in between the wrists, flattening your back. Take a deep breath in. Find down dog as you breathe out. So hips towards the ceiling, arms are nice and long. I'm going to bring the right foot to the center. Take the left leg to the ceiling and just bend the knee, flex the foot, point the knee upward. Try to square your shoulders. Inhale, straighten the leg. And the exhale, stepping forward. You're going to anchor the right foot, windmill up to warrior two. So draw the shoulders down and sink into your left knee, guiding it forward. Anchor the right heel, rolling your right hip back towards the foot of the mat, pushing the left knee forward. And see if you can sink a little bit lower. And then let the right hand come down, let the left arm reach back. And straighten the left knee, soften the shoulders, tee the arms out, bring the shoulders down. Inhale, we're going to reach. Exhale, come back into your triangle. Stack the right shoulder over the left. Gazing towards your left foot, you're going to place your right hand down under the shoulder, put the bend back in your left knee, and pick up the back right heel, lowering the hips, maybe even dropping the right knee, and then reaching the left arm up. Draw your belly in and try to expand your chest. Deepening as we breathe in, and then releasing down as we breathe out. So tuck the back toes and pick up that back knee if it's grounded, and just start to round back. Baby step your right foot forward. Bring the weight into the left foot. Travel the fingers forward, and then maybe let the right leg come up. Opening the chest. Softening the left knee. Maybe floating the hands away from the mat and placing them on the hips, or bringing the hands to heart center. I'm going to flex the right foot. Then release the hands, bow the head, extend the right leg, and step the feet together. Soften the knees. Take a slow roll up to standing as you breathe in and reach up. Forward, coming all the way down as you breathe out. Flatten your back as you breathe in. Find plank as you breathe out. We're going to push right into our down dog. Bring the left foot to the center. Take the right leg up to the ceiling and then bend the knee, flex the foot. Open the hip by drawing the knee skyward and square the shoulders. Inhale, straighten the right leg. Exhale, stepping it forward. We'll ground the left foot. Windmill up to warrior two. Soften the shoulders, gaze over the right hand. Sink into the right knee. Let your left hip roll back. And open the chest and hips towards the left. Draw the shoulders down, sink a little lower. And flip your right palm, let the left hand come down, let the right arm reach back. Keeping that bend in the front knee. Sink a little bit lower. Ground your back heel and then straighten the front knee. We'll tee the arms out. Shift the left hip back and just start to reach forward with the right arm and then coming down with the right arm. Left shoulder stacks on top. Spiral the chest open. Take the left arm over the ear. And gazing down, soften the right knee, place your left hand all the way down to the mat, bringing it underneath the shoulder, picking up the back heel and sinking the hips. Maybe dropping that left knee, right arm reaches up as we twist. Suck the belly in, shine the chest forward, try to sink the hips down as you deepen into that twist. And then come undone. You're going to bring the hands down, tuck the back toes and pick up that back knee if it's grounded. And just start to baby step your way forward, eventually bringing the weight into that right foot, maybe floating the left leg up, shining the chest through. Keep a micro bend in your right knee, ground through the big toe. If it's in your practice, draw the hands away from the ground, place them at heart center, or maybe to the waist. Expanding the chest, squaring the hips. And slowly releasing the hands back down, tucking the chin. Try to lengthen the left foot, left leg, and then bring the feet together. Wrap the hands around the back of the knees and bow the head, tucking the chin. Then release the hands and just start to roll back up. Take the hands to the low back. Engage the belly and push your hips forward as you look up. Come back into a neutral position. Release the hands. Inhale, flip your palms up towards the ceiling. Suck the belly in and press your hips forward. Soften the shoulders. Exhale, come all the way down. Bow the head, soften the knees. Inhale to a flat back. Exhale, soften the knees, bow, folding all the way down. Transition to a seated position. Walk your hands behind you. And just come all the way down to your back. And keeping the knees bent and the feet grounded. Bring the right hand to your stomach. Place the left hand to the heart. And tuck the tail under. Tuck the chin. As you exhale, pause and stay empty. Take a nice full inhale and side out. Take another full inhale. Hold the breath. Release the hands and side out. Staying empty, begin to push your palms down, tuck the tail under, pushing the tail towards the heels. As you inhale, drive the hips up towards the ceiling and hold. Expand the chest, engage the belly. Inhale some more, engage the glutes. On the exhale, then lower down slowly. And then draw the feet wider than the hips. Reach your arms out to the side or overhead. And just windshield wipe your knees side to side here. Eventually let your knees stack all the way over to one side. And then transition yourselves into a fetal position on that side. And then closing your eyes. Slowly begin to walk yourselves up to a comfortable seat. Sit up nice and tall. Bring the hands to heart center. Draw the shoulders down into your back body. And bowing the head. Just take another deep breath in. Expand the chest. Soften the shoulders. Sip in a little bit more through your nose. And side out. Thank you for joining me in practice. Namaste.